Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. My name is Paul Young. I'm just going to walk you through the market analysis for Asia for the day ending November 17th, 2025. Here's a brief bio about myself. As you can see, I'm a subject matter expert in many different areas based on my 35 plus years experience. Here's my agenda. Australia and Asian markets will be my focus. So if we look at Australia, and this is basically comparing where we closed on the 14th of November to the 17th of November. And you can see that most cases the stocks held their own. There's a little bit of growth, but negligible. What's interesting is when you look at the far side, when you break it down, you're starting to see the material areas and other areas a bit in the red. And that's been the challenge with a lot of stocks because the up and down patterns of geopolitical events are driving some of the patterns. If we look at here now, this kind of gives you an idea of what was the drag today. And it's giving you two major banks, the Commonwealth Bank of Australia and the Macquarie groups were mentioned in this article. Then it's also talking about the healthcare sector where you're starting to see ResMed and Cochlear as well. Cochlear probably is also a bit more where we're seeing some challenges. Information technology again was seems to be the best performance here, and it's talking about a couple companies like WiseTech as well. Typically, what we I've seen with the Asian markets over a little bit, there's been a lot of major changes and fluctuations. A lot of it's to do with commodities. Here's a little bit quick look at the blue chip gainers for the day. And the key ones on this list, you're going to see basically a lot of mining and consumer related companies on this list. This gives you a little bit of blue chip decliners, and it's interesting because Newmont's in the news because it's going through a capital management or allocation model upgrade. BlueScope Steel is interesting because they are looking at hydrogen-based fuel as part of making green steel. Mineral Resources is in there as well, and they're into the critical mineral era. So it's kind of a hodgepodge of areas where we're seeing some ups and down swings for the day. Here's a look at what we're seeing in the market. So the green ones indicate upside of positive gains where the red are in negative territory. So if we look at the Nikkei, it's down. If we look at the Nifty 50, which is also upwards, but we're also seeing China stocks under a lot of pressure, and Asia stocks have shown some improvement. It's also showing in the market movers where we're seeing the biggest increases and the biggest declines for the day. Here's a little bit of an overview of what's happening in terms of issues with Chinese and Japan stocks, what's impacting there in terms of the economy. And there's a lot of issues going on with the U.S. government reopening this week and stats reports coming out. There's a lot of different factors going into play. So it'll be a very interesting week to see how the markets open up in the U.S. Here's some additional links around additional works. I'm a heavy blogger on LinkedIn, and this is how you can reach out to me if I can assist you with your business strategy. Uh, Anything to do with metric reporting, data AI, then feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.